My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Alright, man. So, TitanFall 2, y'all. How much quicker do y'all think this is going to die compared to the first Titan? All joking aside. So, right now they got a TitanFall 2 tech test going on out this sucker. And, if you haven't played it, sucker, you better hurry. Because I thought this jump was going to last like a week. But after, when I was playing it last night, people said it ends after this weekend, so I was like, god dang. So I've actually been trying to play it a lot and try to devote some time into Titanfall 2. You know what's funny and kind of sad at the same time? I have already put more time into the Titanfall 2 tech test than I did for the entirety of Titanfall 1, bro. And it's not like the first Titanfall was trash.
Sucker, why you lying to these people?
But yeah, I've been putting a lot of time into this tech test, trying to play it as much as I can before Titanfall. Listen, you could call this thing a tech test, an alpha, a beta, a sneak preview. Sucker, Titanfall 2 drops in October. Not too much time needs to pass until this game comes out. So I am calling this tech test the Titanfall 2 demo. Okay, this is a demo for Titanfall 2, and we all know the story the first go round with Titanfall. Like, before Titanfall 1 came out on Xbox One, sucker, the way they were advertising that game, the marketing they were doing for that game, sucker, you thought Titanfall was about to revolutionize shooters. It was like, yo, I got to give me an Xbox One to play Titanfall, and fast forward like a month, maybe a month and a half, 2 months max after the release of Titanfall, sucker, bots were the community of Titanfall. That's why I always make the joke. People ask why bots are in Titanfall, sucker, they're the community. And they're the community of Titanfall. I knew like a select few people that after like 2 months after the release of Titanfall were still playing Titanfall. Titanfall died out in like maybe like a month, like 2 months max. I don't even know if I'm buying Titanfall 2, because I have my eyes on so many different games that are not named Titanfall 2. So I actually might help myself in this vid to see if I'm even going to get Titanfall 2, because I don't know right now. So this is going to be my first impressions of the Titanfall 2 tech test going on right now. So let's get into it. Alright, so first thing, I'm having fun playing the game. It's not boring. I actually do have some enjoyment playing this game. Like, it's so funny, because like before I played this tech test, I was asking some of my viewers on Twitter. Go follow me right there, kind sir. But I was asking some of my viewers, on Twitter, like, what do you guys think of Titanfall 2 right now? Sucker, before I could even finish the tweet, trash. Suckers are so quick to call games trash these days. It's hilarious to me. I'm like, sucker, have you played it? No, but it's trash. And I'm just like, Titanfall can't even win, bruh. Suckers is calling the game trash before the junk even comes out. At least give it a shot. That's all I'm asking, But yeah, man, it's a fun game to play, man. Like, I actually do have some enjoyment playing this game. I don't really get bored playing the game. Like, I actually find myself saying, all right, one more game. All right, one more game. One more. Like, I actually, like, hours will pass and I'm still playing this game. I mean, it's a cool game, to play. I don't get bored of playing the game. Also, and this is one thing I'll always give Titanfall credit for, and this is something that shooters can actually learn from Titanfall and Call of Duty. The controls just feel great. The freaking controls, just the way you move around in Titanfall, it just works. Like, everything just falls into place, and just when you're playing this game, it just feels like freaking butter, dude. Like, the controls feel absolutely great when you're playing this game, and that's one thing I think that a shooter like Killzone could have learned from something like Call of Duty or Titanfall. You could say whatever you want about those two shooters, the controls feel great. Going to the graphics, I was hearing some folks complain about the graphics in, this tech test for Titanfall 2. Again, I'm playing on that remaster Station 4, so I'm not sure if like it looks different on Xbox One or if the tech test is also going on PC. I'm not sure, but if the PC one is messed up, but I'm like, what are people talking like the graphics don't? I mean, it doesn't freaking scream next gen, but the graphics, like, well, people were saying like, how it looks all distorted. I'm like, what the freak are y'all talking? Like, the graphics don't look bad. Like, it pretty much looks like Titanfall 1. It might look a little better than than the first Titanfall, but it doesn't really look bad. But again, like, I'm a freaking peasant, so my eyes can't see past 30 FPS. So who knows? Maybe because I'm a freaking peasant, my eyes can't see what those what those people were saying. But the graphics really don't look too bad. Kind of looks like Titanfall, maybe a little better than than the first Titanfall. Getting to I was about to hop into the camping. The fact that you got suckers in this tech test camping like this game has been out for 5 months, bruh. The camping in this game. How the heck you gonna camp in a tech test? I wasn't a fan of the bots in Titanfall. I'm like, why don't you just increase the player count and replace the bots with actual players, But so I think they listen. They put a mode that has no bots, no Titans, nothing. It's called Pilot versus Pilot mode, and there's no bots, there's no Titans, nothing. And I think it's 16 players, so it's 8v8. And I'm playing that mode, and I'm just like, where are the bots? Like, it's so weird. Like, even though the bots are like, the freaking bots are brain dead, retarded freaking AI. Like, you're not dying by freaking bots in time unless you're just absolutely god awful. Sucker, ain't no bot gonna kill me in this game. Sucker, nah, it's not gonna happen. So even though the bots are just like there for like free, just for free points and free and the free kills, I have come to find out, at least to me, I enjoy Titanfall more when, the bots are, in the game. It just, for some reason, it feels like when you take out the bots from Titanfall, it kind of feels like it takes a little of the soul away of Titanfall, and then it just feels like, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. When there's no, I don't know, it's weird. I thought this game would be, so much better if they just increased the player count and just replaced the bots with actual players. But the pilot versus pilot mode to me is not as fun as when bots are, in the mix. So, again, going back to the community, 70% of the community of Titanfall are the bots. So I don't think the bots, I actually think Titanfall is better when bots, are in the mix, So that's one thing that has actually changed my mind now seeing the pilot versus pilot mode. Is just, something just don't feel right. In that, when you're inside of the Titans, and that's another thing that I've been hearing people talk about. Again, I'm not a Titanfall vet because I only played that jump for like maybe 5 games total, but I've been hearing some people complain that it takes too long in this game to get your Titan, and now now it feels like a kill streak. I don't know if y'all just trash. I don't know if y'all just trash, but I don't listen. To me, I have no problem with now you have to build up that meter to get your Titan, and then once you build up the meter, you can drop a Titan and get inside that sucker. But to me, it doesn't take long to get a Titan. Like, as long as you're out there doing your thing and not camping in one spot just waiting to pick off suckers, then you're gonna get your Titan. I in multiple games I've gotten 4 or 5 Titans in one game. So as far as people saying it takes a long time to get your Titan, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, it feels completely fine to me. Like, it just feels right. The only thing I will say about that is sometimes there's too much Titans active at once. Like, there's been times where I'm like, yo, am I playing Transformers? Like, it's nothing but freaking Titans on the freaking map right now. So that's the only thing I would say, is sometimes it just feels like there are too many active Titans at one time. But as far as it taking too long to get to you, to your Titan, I don't know what y'all talking. I don't know what those people that were saying that are talking about. It seems like it seems like they're bringing what they did right in the first Titanfall. So as far as the gameplay, mechanics go, is more of the same. In this one, they're just going to have more content in this one this time around. So again, if you like the first Titanfall, I think you're going to like this one. If you didn't like the first Titanfall, you're going to pass on this one. So that's really my first impressions of this tech test / demo for Titanfall 2. What do you guys think of Titanfall 2? Will it be a game of the year contender? Leave that though. I can't even finish that joke without laughing. Leave all that in the comments section below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, I greatly appreciate if you rate the video, my brothers and sisters. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It could be a thumbs. It could be a thumbs down. But what I do ask every brother and every sweet sisters is to just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. Titanfall 2! Let's all hope you don't die out as quick as your first go round.